What's up, everybody? It's Josh back here for Inside Wrestling Truth, and I have some DVDs I'm going to go over. I haven't did a DVD review in a while, but these are some of the ones that I have that I've never reviewed, but I'll just go ahead and go over them. The first one that I have here is from like 2004. It is the Chris Benoit Hard Knocks story. You know, the Hard Knocks Chris Benoit story, excuse me. It's a 2-disc set. There's the front, and there's the back. It shows all the Benoit's doings there. Winning the world title. It says Chris Benoit, widely considered the best technical wrestler in the world today. This is the real story behind his rise to the top of the business. He's loved since childhood, relieved the setbacks and the triumphs from those who have worked with him and who know his story. From his early days in Canada, Japan, and Mexico to ECW, WCW, and WWE, Chris Benoit has earned the respect of wrestling fans around the world. Over 5 hours of DVD extras. This is a 2-disc set. It's 6 hours. There's disc 1. Let's get this open for y'all. This one's there, and there's disc 2. I really personally enjoyed this DVD. I love the doc that was on it. Disc 1 has a documentary, as you see there. It says the early years New Japan, the ECW, WCW, WWE, the neck injury that he had, the comeback, Royal Rumble 2003, Royal Rumble 2004, and WrestleMania 20 where he wins the belt. This DVD has tons of matches on it. We got when he's from the Pegasus Kid versus Juice and Liger. We have Chris Benoit versus Too Cold Scorpio from WCW Super Brawl 93. From Japan, Tokyo, Japan from 94, we have Wild Pegasus Chris Benoit versus Black Tiger. We have Wild Pegasus Chris Benoit versus the Great Suzuki from Tokyo, Japan, April 16, 94. Then we have ECW November to Remember from November 95, Chris Benoit versus Sabu. This is where he got the name The Crippler. He fucked Sabu's neck up. He dropped Sabu right on his neck, and Paul Heyman gave him that name. And then we have a weird match at ECW Double Tables from February 4th, 1995. Chris Benoit versus Al Snow. I almost didn't recognize Al Snow in this match. He has a whole different wrestling attire on, but you know what? I will say this. Al Snow really never did nothing for me, but this match he has with Chris Benoit is pretty damn good, man. I mean, Al Snow really goes on this match. When we go to disc 2, we have WCW Nitro from October 16th, 1995. We got Benoit and Eddie Guerrero. We got American Bash 96, Benoit and Sullivan. They fight all over the fucking arena, man. We got Chris Benoit and Booker T. We got Chris Benoit and Bret Hart. The Owen Hart tribute match from Nitro is a fucking classic. Had Benoit and Sid. Benoit and Regal from the Brian Pillman tribute show. Benoit and Kurt Angle from WWE Raw Steel Cage match. Benoit and Kurt Angle from the Royal Rumble. Benoit, Triple H, Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 20. Then we go to the neck injury, the Crossface Collection, and the Raw magazine cover shoot. If I'm running around on eBay or I'm on Amazon or something and I want a good, wrestling DVD, this is definitely one you want to pick up. If you're a Chris Benoit fan, I know he never gets talked about anymore because of what the tragedy that happened, but if you're a Chris Benoit fan, you definitely want to pick this one up. Now, the next one I'm going to go over is one that I really never, I never talk about or, I hardly ever watch, but I watched it the other night, and it is the Raw, the beginning, the best of seasons 1 and 2. You see on the front there, you got Yokozuna, Bret Hart, Undertaker, Doink, Mr. Perfect, and Shawn Michaels. And then on the back, you got Yokozuna, Razor, and Jeff Jarrett, and Shawn Michaels, and Duggan. On this one, it says, on January 11, 1993, a revolution begun in sports entertainment when the first episode of Monday Night Raw debuted. The show has run strong for more than 17 years, providing the WWE Universe with outlandish moments, memorable matches, and more. Now, for the first time ever, fans can see how it began with this 4 DVD set, Raw the Beginning, the best of seasons 1 and 2, packed with more than 11 hours of matches and highlights from the first 2 years of Raw, including appearances by, we got Bret Hart, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Yokozuna, Mr. Perfect, Ric Flair, Luger, Doink, $1 Million Man, The Kid, Razor, Bigelow, Macho Man, Crush, Diesel, Jeff Jarrett, Bulldog, and a whole lot more. I really enjoyed this. I think I mainly enjoyed this because there's a lot of stuff on here you can't get anywhere else. If you're a collector of just like footage, if you're a big fan of Monday Night Raw, you definitely need to get these. These are pretty good. There's shit on here I forgot about. They even got there's disc 1. It's got Bret Hart, Tom Pritchard. Actually, that's disc 3. Oh, well, I already opened it. We're real backwards. That's disc 3. That's from 1994. And then there's disc 4 with the Anvil and 1, 2, 3 Kids from 1994. I mean, there's so much shit on here. I'd be here all day if I was talking about it, And then here's the first 2 discs. You got Crush on the front there. Rest in peace. Then we got Marty Jannetty and the Kid. Definitely good stuff, man. If you find this somewhere, you probably find it on sale, but if you do find it somewhere, definitely pick it up because it's definitely worth it. And then the next one I have is a newer one that I have gotten. WWE Legends of Mid-South Wrestling 3-disc set. I really enjoyed this. This is just footage that you ain't never seen nowhere. It kind of gives you a history lessons of the people that don't know about Mid-South. I know a little bit about it. I'm from Kentucky, but a lot of Vince McMahon's powerhouses come from there. DiBiase, JYD, Jake Roberts, just a few on the front. Open it up. There's some more guys. You got the Freebird, Dr. Death, Jim Ross, Terry Allen, Terry Gordy, Butch Reed. And then on the back you got Duggan, Michael Hayes, and One Man Gang, or Akeem, whatever you know him by. It's a 3-disc set here. Pop it open. Here's disc 1. You got a little bit of everything on there. I'm not going to read through all of it. Y'all can see it. We talk about the Rat Pack, DiBiase, Matt Bourne, and Jim Duggan. Pretty classic shit, man. I mean, just all kinds of great shit. Magnum TA, JYD, Ted DiBiase. JYD was like Hulk Hogan of Mid-South, man. For real. Ted DiBiase was a pyre there, too. This, too, kind of go over Butch Reed. A lot of people know Butch Reed from the WWE or Doom from WCW. The Midnight Express and Rock and Roll Express rivalry. They had some classic rivalries. Jim Cornette talks a lot about it. Shawn Michaels talks about Ted DiBiase helping him out early in his career. And Terry Taylor's big match against Ric Flair. A lot of people don't talk about Terry Taylor, but I tell you what, man, I think he's a little bit underrated. I mean, if you don't really focus on the Red Rooster character and you look at his work outside of the Red Rooster character, he was a pretty good worker. So, I think I'm gonna stop knocking Terry Taylor, son, man. But him and Ric Flair have a fucking classic match on this too. Really enjoyed it. And then we got disc 3 here. Disc 3, we got Muhammad Ali. We got Ted DiBiase becoming the face. I mean, we got Rick Steiner. We got Nick Patrick on here in the match. He used to be a referee. Got the Blade Runners, Warrior and the Sting. Jim Duggan, the Freebirds, Bam Bam Gordy. They have Bam Bam Gordy on here, and Michael Hayes is actually at his gravesite when they're talking about Bam Bam Gordy. One Man Gang versus Big Bubba Rogers. One Man Gang was a champ. He lost to Big Bubba Rogers. This was after DiBiase and Roberts, all of them went to WWE. Dr. Death, Steve Williams. But if you don't have this one and you're a wrestling old school wrestling historian, wrestling fan, I would definitely go pick this up. Legends of Mid-South Wrestling 3-disc set. I love it, man. I had fun watching it. You know, little old school wrestling. It's basic wrestling, man, with good storylines. I miss that. But I have some more DVD review. I have another DVD review for you tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed it. Pick these DVDs up if you don't have them. Like I always say, get your money and pay your bills. Peace.